everybody's 2002 spring musical, Iolanthe. We have to give you a short fire speech before the show starts. And then, as is Gilbert and Sullivan tradition, we will sing the first two stanzas of God Save the Queen, which I think many of you have inserted into your programs with lyrics. So, fire speech.
All right. There is no smoking, no eating or drinking in the theater. Please turn off cell phones and pagers and everything will beep. In the event of a fire, the exits are there and there, and you can go out through the corridor and out the door you came in. If there is, in the event of a fire, there will be ushers with flashlights who can show you the way out, and there is no flash photography.
That's about it. No singing fire set. And now, God Save the Queen, you can rise if you look the Queen along. God save our gracious Queen, long live our noble Queen. God save the Queen. Send the victorious
songs, and we trip for measures. But we don't enjoy ourselves.
To think that 25 years have elapsed since she was banished. What could she have done to deserve so terrible a punishment?
Something awful. She married a mortal.
Oh, is it injudicious to marry a mortal?
Injudicious? It strikes at the root of the whole fairy system. By our laws, the fairy who marries a mortal dies. But Iolanthe didn't die.
No, because your queen, who loved her with a surpassing love, commuted her sentence to penal servitude for life on condition that she left her husband without a word of explanation and never communicated with him again.
And that sentence of penal servitude, she's now working out on her head at the bottom of that stream.
Yes, but when I banished her, I gave her all the pleasant places of the world to dwell in. I'm sure I never intended that she should go and live at the bottom of the stream. It makes me perfectly wretched to think of the discomfort she must have undergone.
Think of the damp. And her chest was always delicate.
And the frogs. Oh, I never shall enjoy any peace of mind until I know why Iolanthe went to live among the frogs.
Then why not summon her and ask her?
Why? Because if I set eyes on her, I should forgive her at once.
Then why not forgive her? 25 years, it's a long time. Think how we loved her.
Loved her? What was your love to mine? Why, she was invaluable to me. Who taught me to curl myself inside a buttercup? Iolanthe. Who taught me to swing upon a cobweb? Iolanthe. Who taught me to dive into a dewdrop, to nestle in a nutshell, to gamble upon gossamer? Iolanthe.
She certainly did surprising things.
Oh, give her back to us, great queen, for your sake, if not for ours.
Oh, I should be strong, but I am weak. I should be marble, but I am clay. Her punishment has been heavier than I intended. I did not mean that she should live among the frogs. And well, it shall be as you wish. It shall be as you wish. Iolanthe, from thy dark exile thou art so bright. Come to our cause. decide to live at the bottom of that stream?
To be near my son, Strephon.
Bless my heart. I didn't know you had a son.
He was born soon after I left my husband by your royal command. He doesn't even know of his father's existence.
How old is he?
24.
24? Why, to look at you, no one would think you had a son of 24. That's one of the advantages of being immortal. You never grow old. Is he pretty?
He's very pretty, but he's inclined to be stout.
Oh, I see no objection to stoutness in moderation.
And what is he?
He's an Arcadian shepherd, and he loves Phyllis, a ward in Chancery.
A mere shepherd. And he, have a fairy.
He's a fairy down to the waist, but his legs are mortal.
Dear me. I have no reason to suppose that I am more curious than other people, but I confess I should like to see a person who's a fairy down to the waist, but whose legs are immortal.
Nothing easier, for here he comes.
Good morrow, good mother. Good mother, good morrow. By some means or other, pray banish your sorrow. With joy beyond telling, my bosom is swelling, so join a measure expressive of pleasure. For I'm to be married today, today. Yes, I'm to be married today.
Yes, he's to be married today, today. Yes, he's to be married today.
Then the Lord Chancellor has at last given his consent to your marriage to his beautiful Lord Phyllis?
Not he indeed. To all my tearful prayers he answered me, a shepherd lad is no fit helpmate for a ward of Chancery. I stood in court, and there I sang him songs of Arcady with flageolet accompaniment. In vain. At first, he seemed amused, so did the bar, but quickly wearying of my song and pipe, he bade me get out. A servile usher in crumpled bands and rusty bombazine led me still singing out into Chancery Lane. I'll go no more. I'll marry her today and brave the upshot, be it what it may. But who are these?
Oh, Strephon, rejoice with me. My queen has pardoned me.
Pardoned you, mother. This is good news indeed.
And these are my beloved sisters.
Your sisters, then they are my aunts.
A pleasant piece of news for your bride on her wedding day.
Hush. My bride knows nothing of my fairyhood. I dare not tell her, lest it frighten her. She thinks me mortal and prefers me so.
Your fairyhood doesn't seem to have done you much good.
Much good, my dear aunt, it's the curse of my existence. What's the use of being half a fairy? My body can creep through a keyhole, but what's the use of that when my legs are left kicking behind? I can make myself invisible down to the waist, but that's of no use when my legs remain exposed to view. My brain is a fairy brain, but from the waist down I'm a gibbering idiot. My upper half is immortal, but my lower half grows older every day, and one day will die of old age. What's to become of my upper half when I've buried my lower half? I don't know.
Poor fellow.
I see your difficulty, but with a fairy brain, you should seek an intellectual sphere of action. Now let me think. I have a burrow or two at my disposal. Would you like to go into Parliament?
A fairy member? That would be delightful.
No, I'm afraid I should do no good there. You see, down to the waist I'm a Tory of the most determined description. But my legs are a couple of confounded radicals, and one individual will be sure to carry me into the wrong lobby. You see, they're 2 to 1, and that's a strong working majority.
Don't let that distress you. You shall be returned as a liberal conservative, and your legs shall be our peculiar hair.
I see your majesty does not do things in halves.
No, we are fairies down to the feet. Fairy, a
be married today, today. Yes, we're to be married today. My Phyllis, and today we're to be made happy forever.
Well, we're to be married.
It's the same thing.
I suppose it is. But, oh, Strephon, I tremble at the step I'm taking. I believe it's penal servitude for life to marry a ward of court without the consent of the Lord Chancellor. I shall be of age in 2 years. Don't you think you could wait 2 years?
2 years? Have you ever looked in the glass?
No, never.
Have a look at this and tell me if you think it's rational to expect me to wait 2 years.
You're quite right. One must be reasonable.
Who knows what could happen in 2 years? Why, you might fall in love with the Lord Chancellor himself by then.
Yes, he's a clean old gentleman.
Isn't it? Half the House of Lords are sighing at your feet.
The House of Lords are certainly extremely attentive.
Attentive? I should think they were. Why did 25 liberal peers come down to shoot over your grass plot last autumn? I don't think it was the sparrows. And why did 25 conservative peers come down to fish in your pond? It couldn't have been the goldfish. No, no, no. Delays are dangerous, and if we're to be married, the sooner the better. tantara, tantara, sing, sing. Bow, bow, ye lower middle classes. Bow, bow, ye trades and rowdy masses. Blow the trumpets, bang the brasses. Tan, tantara, sing, boom. Bow, bow, ye lower middle classes. Bow, bow, ye trades and rowdy masses. Blow the trumpets, bang the brasses. Tan, tantara, sing, sing. Tan, tantara, sing, sing. Tan, tantara, sing, sing. Blow, blow the trumpets, bang the brasses. Blow, blow the trumpets, bang the brasses. Blow, blow the trumpets. Blow, blow the trumpets. Bang, bang the brasses. Bang, bang the brasses. Bow ye lower middle classes, bow ye tradesmen, bow ye masses, bow ye lower middle classes, bow ye tradesmen, bow ye masses. Tan, tantara, tan, tantara, tan, tantara, 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 ra, 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 ra. Tantara, tantara. The law is the true embodiment of everything that's excellent. It has no kind of fault or flaw, and I, my lords, embody the law. The constitutional guardian, I'm pretty young lords and chancellor, all very agreeable girls, and none are over the age of 21. A pleasant occupation for a rather susceptible chancellor. A pleasant occupation for a rather susceptible chancellor. And though the compliment implied inflicts me with legitimate right, it nevertheless can't be denied that it has its inconvenient side. I'm not so old and I'm not so plain, I'm quite prepared to marry again. But it be the dues to pay, and the lords I fell in love with one of my wards. Which rather tries my temper, for I'm such a susceptible chancellor. Which rather tries his temper, for he's such a susceptible chancellor. And everyone who'd marry a ward must come to me for my accord. And in my court I sit all day, giving agreeable girls away. One for him, and one for me, and one for you, and one for me, and one for thou, and one for thee, but never, oh never, a one for me. Which is exasperating for a highly susceptible chancellor. Which is exasperating for a highly susceptible chancellor.
And now, my lords, to the business of the day.
By all means. Phyllis, was the ward of court, has so powerfully affected your lordships that you have appealed to me in a body to give her to whichever one of you should make them proper to select. And a noble lord has has gone to her cottage to request her immediate attendance. It would be idle to deny that I myself have the misfortune of being singularly attracted by this young person. My regard for her is rapidly undermining my constitution. 3 months ago, I was a stout man. I need say no more. If I could reconcile it with my duty, I should unhesitatingly order for myself. For I can conscientiously say that I know no man who is so well fitted to render her exceptionally happy.
Hear, hear.
But such an award could be open to misconstruction, and therefore, at whatever personal inconvenience, I waive my claim.
My lord, I desire on behalf of this house to express its sincerest sympathies for your lordship's most painful position.
I thank your lordships. The feelings of a Lord Chancellor who is in love with a Lord of Court are not to be envied. What is his position? Can he give his own consent to his own marriage with his own ward? Can he marry his own ward without his own consent? Can he marry his own ward without his own consent? Can he commit himself to contempt of his own court? And if he commit himself to contempt of his own court, can he appear by counsel before himself to move for the rest of his own judgment? Ah, my lords, it is indeed painful to sit upon a woolsack which is stuffed with such thorns as these.
My lords, I have much pleasure in announcing that I have succeeded in inducing the young person to present herself at the bar of this house.
I can spell all the words that I use.
Virtuous love is sought, thy power is not, rotating from the blood, blue blood, of blue blood.
So there was the bitter pain of stern denial, no, with no born disdain of mental trial, hearts just as pure and fair, may beat in Belgrade's square, as in the lowly air of seven dials. Blue blood, of what avail our cloud to serve us now, rotating from the blood to blood of blue blood.
Of what avail our cloud to serve us now, rotating from the blood, blue blood, of blue blood.
My lord, may not be, with grief my heart is riven. You waste your time on me, for my heart is given.
Given,
Is given.
And who has dared to brave a high displeasure, and thus defy our definite command?
Tis I, Ghost Grandma, mine this priceless treasure. Against the world, I claim my darling's hand. A shepherd I, a shepherd he, of Arcady, betrothed are we, betrothed are they, and need to be espoused today. A shepherd he, of Arcady, a shepherd he, of Arcady, betrothed are we, betrothed is he, and means to be espoused today.
Neath this blow, worse than stab of dagger, though we momentarily stagger in each heart, proud are we innately, let's depart, dignified and stately, let's depart, dignified and stately, 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 dignified and stately. Though our heart she's badly bruising, in another suitor choosing, let's pretend it's most amusing. Let's pretend it's most amusing. Ha ha ha, ha ha ha, ha ha ha, tempera, 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 ha 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 ha, tempera.
Now, sir, what excuse have you to offer for having disobeyed an order of the Court of Chancery?
My lord, I know no courts of chancery. I go by nature's acts of parliament. The bees, the trees, the seas, the gales, the vales, the rooks, the brooks, the fountains, and the mountains all cry out to me, you love this maiden. Take her. We command you. 'Tis writ in heaven by the bright barbed dart that leaps forth with lurid light from nature's grim-faced thundercloud. The very rain pours forth a sad and sodden sympathy. When chorus nature bids me take my love, shall I reply, nay, but a certain chancellor forbids it. My lord, you are England's Lord High Chancellor, but are you Chancellor of birds and trees? Are you King of winds? Are you Prince of thunderclouds?
No, it's a nice point. I don't know that I ever met it before. evidence before the court that coarse nature has interested herself in the matter.
No evidence. You have my word for it. I tell you that she bade me take my love.
But my good sir, you mustn't tell us what she told you. That is not evidence. Now, an affidavit from a thunderstorm, or a few words on oath from a heavy shower, would meet with all the attention they deserve.
And have you the heart to apply the prosaic rules of evidence in a case which bubbles over with such poetical emotion?
Distinctly. I've always kept my duty strictly before my eyes, and it is to that fact that I owe my advancement to my present distinguished position. I went to the bar as a very young man, said I to myself, said I work on the new and original plan, said I to myself, said I'll never assume that a rogue or a thief is a gentleman worthy of illicit belief, because his attorney has sent me a brief, said I to myself, said I. If I go into court, I will bring my brief through, said I to myself, said I. And I'll never take look I'm unable to do, said I to myself, said I. My learned profession I'll never disgrace by taking a fee with a grin on my face, but I haven't been there to attend to the case, said I to myself, said I. I'll never throw dusting in jurymen's eyes, said I to myself, said I. Or ordering the judge who is not otherwise, said I to myself, said I. Or assume that the witnesses summoned in force next check whose bench common police ordered forth have perjured themselves as a matter of course, said I to myself, said I. In all the professions in which men engage, said I to myself, said I. The army, the navy, the church, or the stage, said I to myself, said I. Professional license is very to law, your chance of promotion will certainly more, and I fancy the room might apply to the bar, said I to myself, said I.